Located in Cedros, the primary objective of the Lend Agency is to support the startup and expansion of sustainable micro, small and medium enterprises and entrepreneurs interested in business opportunities not related to the traditional oil and gas sector. One such individual is Mr. Jensen Alexander. Mr. Alexander has successfully produced plantain flour from green plantains grown locally in Cedros. Let's check Mr. Alexander now and see how he's going with his business venture. So this is plantain flour that's actually been dried and ground, and this is ready to be eaten, right, Jensen?
Correct.
Right. So, of course, you're going to take us through the few steps, and it's very simple to make plantain flour. I didn't realize it was so simple.
Very simple.
And you start with this type of plantain. Now,
Horse plantain.
This is not very green plantain.
No.
It's kind of like almost turning.
Yes.
Right. So take us through the process.
Okay, so we have our plantain almost turning, which is we're gonna slice and peel, and then we're gonna put it on our mandolin slicer, and we're gonna slice them.
So this is all by hand right now?
All by hand right now.
Truly artisan.
Truly artisan, yes.
Yes.
And from this we will then take it to our dehydrator.
Okay.
Where we have some already dehydrated.
So Jensen, how many plantains would fit in a dehydrator? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 shells.
Yeah, so we have 9
right?
shells there, about 2 bunch. That,
wow.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, will fit in that dehydrator.
Okay, it's deceptive. I thought it would have been a lot less.
Yes.
So, okay. So
And with those 2 bunches, you could get maybe about 8 pounds of flour. 8 pounds of
that's quite a lot.
Yes.
That's very sustainable, right?
Very
It's a
sustainable.
lot. Okay, so how long does it stay in the dehydrator?
So, depending on how you want, if you want it crispy or not too crispy, you can leave it for 7 to 8
So
hours.
how long do you do it for?
I do it for 8 hours.
8 hours. And
8
then
hours.
after that, what happens?
After that, we take it to the grinder and we grind it, and then you have.
So like a pulverizer? Or...
Yes.
Okay.
But at the moment I'm trying to get some stone grinders.
Oh, great.
Which will really give it a more finer.
And then you can advertise stone ground plantain.
Stone ground plantain.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Very cool.
You should be proud. So
yes.
Tell me the story about the name, because I see it's very beautifully packaged.
Yes.
And you've got a lovely label and everything, very professional. This is where we need to be heading with all our products, right?
Yes.
So tell us about the name, because I know they have a little bit of a story there as well.
The story of the name, I named it after my mom because my mom has been an inspiration to me.
Right.
And I wanted to do something while she is alive. You know, a lot of folks like to do things when people die. And no, I think I want to do it while she's alive. And she's a cancer survivor.
Great.
And I believe by naming my business after her, I think this business will also survive with God's help.
Beautiful.
Right? So I'm honoring my mother by naming the products after her.
Great.
So it's called Highlands Plantain Flour. You will see Highlands chocolate.
Okay.
A different aspect of
say a whole line of products.
This Highlands, yes.
Well, that is a beautiful gesture.
Yes.
We're here today in Cedros, and I'm here with Mr. Jensen Alexander, who is also from Cedros,
yes,
and is a client of the Atlantic LNG Lend program. So, Jensen, just give us a quick synopsis of how Lend has helped you to get to where you are today.
Well, I must say Lend was very helpful in my development. When I started this aspect of my business, I was really struggling with financing, and Lend played an integral role in helping me finance by getting some equipment and other material. So they really play an integral, and it was not stressful. They were very lenient, and I must say the staff at Len was very accommodating.
Right, so they help you to become more sustainable within your community.
Within my community.
And for you it would be agriculture, right?
Would be the agriculture.
So that's really what the Atlantic LNG Len program is doing. So today what we're going to do is we're going to make some saltfish accras, and I'm going to use your very own processed dried plantain flour, right?
Yes.
Well, I should say plantain flour because all flour is made from dried products. So very easy. You're going to help me?
So.
Okay, great. So we're going to start by chopping up some side. I'm going to use about that much. So if you want to just throw the onions in there, into the bowl here.
Yes.
So this is a typical, very popular dish, right? Usually you would use, you can put it all, you would use flour to make accras, but I recently found that I use a lot of cassava flour as well,
yes.
and that really makes a lovely accra. So we're going to throw this in here.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're going to bring this here now. And to this I'm going to add some saltfish if you want to go ahead and add that.
Yes, I will.
Okay. Okay, I've got some of these local cayenne peppers, which you chatted with you before the shoot. You said you're growing them down here in Cedros. So you're
very flavorful.
So you grow a lot of products.
A lot of products here within the Cedros community.
So you really think we can be sustainable in agriculture?
We can.
Because that's the direction we have to move in, right?
We can.
Okay, good. So here we go with our local peppers as well. So I'm just going to stir all that up together. And I'm going to put some plantain flour in there. We're going to put about, I would say about 1 cup to 2 cups. I'm going to add 2 cups. And I'm going to add some bitters to that.
Definitely.
Yes.
Bitters play a key role.
How about you put some lime in there for us?
Certainly.
Okay.
So 1 or 2 seeds in there.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I can just grab those out.
Look at that. Right there. Nice.
Okay, so we're going to bring this together now with some water, right? So you want to stir this up? Oh, hold on. We need to have some rising agent in there, so we're going to put some baking powder, right? You want to stir that up a bit. And so you want to keep stirring while I add the water now, right?
Definitely.
Okay. I think that looks pretty good.
Really good.
So what do you recommend your plantain flour for? I know plantain flour could pretty much be used in baking and cooking, for anything that you do. What's your favorite?
I like the butter for the fish, and what I did with plantain flour, I also made a cookie, a plantain flour cookie.
Right.
Right. It doesn't raise as high as the wheat flour, but again, it's gluten free. It's excellent for you, and it's local, available for us in Trinidad.
For everybody that's on gluten-free diets,
yes.
Plantain flour is good for all those things. So this is ready to go. That's the beauty about accras. It's so easy to make.
So easy.
So let's fire up our wok a little bit there now, and then we're going to start to fry these. So let's add some oil.
Oil, yes.
And I'm using coconut oil, which of course you also process in
Cedros,
yes. Right? Yes, Cedros is known for coconuts.
And fish.
And fish, of
yes.
course. And you have got some fish here as well for us today.
Some
so we're going
fish.
to quickly throw some plantain flour on that.
I must say thanks to the fisherman Donald Dipchen. He supplied us with that fish.
Lovely. So we're going to start to put that in just now once the oil gets nice and hot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, check this here.
And when it looks like you can eat it just as it is.
Oh, the accra mix.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks good. It's nice and soft. Now, I like my accras loaded with stuff, so that's why I put a lot of saltfish and herbs and
Yes.
onion. Some people put a lot of flour, you know, and not a lot of what should really be in there.
Yes.
So, okay, so we could give those a few minutes. You want to turn those over?
Turn this.
Yep.
Wow, what a lovely color, Wendy.
Plantain gives it that lovely color too,
Yes.
huh? The thing with provision flowers, working with cassava or plantain flowers, they're very soft and they tend to be a little bit more dry than regular flowers. So you may want to add a little bit of extra water or milk or whatever. But they're wonderful, very sustaining and very, very tasty. Very tasty. So what do you eat accras with?
Well, for me, I eat accras just
Right.
the way it is.
With chutney or pepper sauce?
Oh, definitely pepper sauce.
Yeah, okay.
And
Tamarind chutney?
Well, I love
Mango chutney?
I love to make my own stuff
Okay.
because I love to experiment with the local things that we have,
Right, so I think we could take it.
and therefore that is excellent for me.
Right. Great, so let's
Wow.
put in another batch now.
Yes, definitely.
Don't they look good?
They look lovely.
So Jensen, I see you brought us some Cedros caught fish.
Yes.
So we're going to put these into some plantain flour.
Yes.
And when that comes out, we're going to throw those in there and fry them up. What do you think?
Very good.
Good
Very
idea,
good.
yeah.
Excited about this.
Yeah, a little bit of salt. Right. And that looks yummy. I think maybe those can come out now.
Yes.
Great. So this is salmon you have here?
Yes. Rock salmon.
No, salmon. Freshly caught in Cedros
Freshly
Bay.
caught in Cedros.
There's nothing so good as fried fish, right?
Oh yes. Oh
Yeah,
yes.
I
oh,
know,
yes.
I know. Fried fish is great. So how are we doing there?
We're doing excellent.
Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in our fish pieces now.
Yes.
I think we could only maybe do two.
Two.
You know the thing about when
Oh, we
you
could do
fry
that
and
small,
stuff,
that small piece.
you don't overcrowd the pot, right? 'Cause
Right.
when you overcrowd the pot, what happens? The temperature of the oil goes down,
down.
and you don't get as nice a fry. Done?
So we're gonna turn that fish. Wow.
Ooh, that looks good.
Looks lovely.
That's great. So what did you season up your fish with?
I use ginger, parsley, celery, pimento peppers. Oh, we've got to have some pimento peppers.
Yeah, we love our pimento.
Yes, and the garlic, and I mix it, let it marinate, and here we have beautiful fish.
Yeah, I think those are ready though. We could take those out now. Oh, you don't want to break it, Jensen.
No,
Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll rescue you.
thank you.
There you go.
Lovely.
We got a few more pieces to put in there. There we go. Well, there we did it, Jensen. A totally sustainable, locally produced meal
Yes.
with local products, bitters and plantain flour. And here we've got Cedros fried fish and plantain flour accras. Both of them, of course, the fish is fried in plantain flour as well. So thank you so much. We had a great time. See you
Yes, we
next
did.
time.
Yes, we did.